get the muzzleloader out, but we wanted to come back along this river. We haven't really hunted this spot in a long time. We used to hunt it a whole bunch when we first started hunting down here. We decided tonight, with it being colder, we think there's stuff in this bedding area and even stuff in that bedding area, because there's a cornfield on both sides that might be going to eat. We think they're going to cross this river. It's going to be interesting to see if we see anything. It's only been like a week or so after rifle, so hard to say if there's anything still around or if everything's kind of been pushed out. Should have gone back to normal by now, though. Something else coming.
With little to show for our last bow hunt of November, we picked up the muzzleloaders and headed east to hunt some public land we try to get to at least once every late season. With muzzleloader season now open and colder temps moving in, the strategy now shifted back to food sources. The trick, though, was finding what food sources would give us the best odds. After hunting this property one evening and only seeing a couple does, we drove out of the parking lot and spotted a field full of bucks on a private cornfield. Our strategy for tomorrow? Hunt the cornfields.
Slight change of plans. We wanted to go set up on a field because we saw a bunch of deer out on a cornfield last night. Figured maybe that's where some of these deer are going and congregating. We're a little late after doing that wind bump where we didn't see anything, and there was somebody in the parking lot already, so we didn't want to be the rude people, so we did the right thing. We're not going to go gomming in there when someone else is set up on the field when we're late. So I split up from Chance. I'm going to go in and push a little bit farther in from where he's been seeing some bucks. He's going to go back down to the high wall and see what's going on there. So see what happens. Hopefully we see something. I'm going to have to book it to get in there. Just going to set up on the ground and see what happens. have just shot the biggest deer. I might have just shot the biggest deer. I'm gonna try to get out of here while I have some daylight and just back out for a second, and then we'll come back in. I'll explain things when I get out of here. That's holy cow, guys. That's crazy. The deer I just shot. This is the biggest deer I have seen.
Where did you sit?
I'm not kidding you.
Where did you sit?
I sat just straight in from where we saw all those deer going. I just went up to where we seen them going in and out.
No shit.
I sat there and had a doe and a fawn come out, and the doe came up and looked out on that corn and turned around and went straight back in. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna get up and look and see what she saw. I turn around and I look up and there's just a giant buck. It's starting to get dark, so I'm like, I'm gonna get out of here when I have some light so I can see and sneak my way so I'm not making a lot of noise.
Yeah, 'cause you don't want to bump him.
I don't want to spook him. And about right when I turn, I grab my gun. That doe out in that field does something weird. She starts coming straight into the trees. I don't know if he was kind of following her. I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna come in or not. So I'm watching her. I hear a snort wheeze, dude. And I'm like, and I see him. He's following her. And she comes straight in. She's about, I don't know, 20 yards from me. She sees me, but it's like kind of dark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, just keep walking.
Yep.
Just keep walking. She stands
At least
soft.
run by that.
She takes a couple steps. Here he comes, 20 yards. Boom. I hope I didn't just like wildly miss this thing.
Did you see anything after you shot, or smoke, or?
I had seen a flash in my muzzle. They went running. They went straight towards the camera and the tree stand. So that's where they're at. But I think I heard him crash right there, right in front of the tree stand. That was the size of it. One of the biggest bucks I have ever seen.
Nice fucking buck.
We've got the Blaze Orange out in September because we are headed to Kansas.
It always kept me in the dark. I never thought I could shake this heartache until I saw your light, and it's got me feeling like life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like I've been walking on air. Left all my worries and cares. I've got no burdens around you. I don't care who knows I love you.
And a little disheveled because I just saw a giant.
And in my darkest times, you got me feeling like life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like
Meh, 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 meh.